Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Caves of Cud. We are here with Kukat. And last time we came to the jungle to try and cut our teeth and level up and grab some good armor and generally just prepare ourselves for Golgotha. I think we definitely need to maybe refine our character just a touch more, maybe just one more level and we'll be ready, I think. So here we are. We are in the jungle. Lots of good loot to be found, at least for our level. And hopefully we can get something that we actually find useful. Like we do have these have +1 ego and some acid resist. We also have a pair of boarskin gloves. I wouldn't mind picking up. Now if we equip these, let's see, our armor value is currently 9. And if we put these on our second pair of hands here, our lower hands. Okay, it does increase by 1. Having multiple limbs means that your armor value gets averaged across all the same body parts. So, yeah, not entirely sure how that works with things that have different armor values. Very nice hit there. Badly wounded already. Yeah, those bleeds are definitely paying for themselves now. And again, the only thing we're really worried about here is go folk sowers. Other than that, we should be fine. We do seem to be making the transition over to axes from daggers. Still haven't quite figured out why this top weapon here always just has a 20% offhand attack chance, as opposed to these ones which are like 50 and 51%. That's 54. And our glow sphere is 54. You know, it actually might be worth, let me just see, if we swap out the glow sphere in this top hand, keep that at 20%, and then we'll put the axes down here. And I think that, yeah, we will swap all of our daggers over for axes sometime soon. Ah, we have a new quest. Still got to be real careful here. Only takes 1... Ah. Okay, I mean, that we don't really want to happen, but this guy probably won't kill us. Regardless, we got to get to him as quick as possible now. Okay, there goes the big one. We survived. Normally, it's never a good idea to tank those Sunder Mines. That final Sunder Mine does a cumulative attack for the previous 10 attacks, and it hits really, really hard. We're fine. Now, if you remember, we're on the edge of the jungle right now, so if we have to run, we can run back into a different biome. And hopefully that'll be enough to keep us alive. We're going to keep going random here. We'll have some cider. +4 quickness and fire breath at level 2. Okay. Not really worried about the quillipede. Okay. There we go. Public enemy number 1 right now. Go folk sowers. These guys, they throw grenades at you. This strange plant here is a sower seed, and they mess you up quick. They also have an obscene amount of range. So if we do want to go after that guy, I think the best thing we can do is tank one shot and then wait for them to come. Hopefully, there we go. Boom. And that's really the best way of dealing with these guys. They can't hit you with the grenades if you're over the boundary of another map. So try and bait them out if you can. Level 16. So, what do we want here? We can go for 25% chance to daze, which is really nice. We can go more multiple arms for another 3%. I mean, there's so many things. This is kind of why sometimes playing as a Chimera is difficult, because you end up with so many mutations. Similarly, we should start upgrading Carapace, I think, because we are going to need that armor value pretty soon. We don't really get much from Spiral Horn with this current level, other than increased bleeding save. We're definitely... Stinger right now is the bottom of the list. I would say Carapace and Horn... it's tricky. It's really tricky. I think I'm going to go Carapace. It's a bit low. I think next level, yeah, we get one more armor value. Also, the heat and cold resist is going to become useful later on, so... So I think we were saving up for multi-weapon mastery here. That's going to take the weight off of upgrading multiple arms a little bit, because it's going to give us an extra 15% chance to attack with our offhands. So that is what we will save for. Probably could replace our boots. Those are just Crocozins. This will give us... Well, firstly, let's ID these Sower Seeds. This will give us 1 extra armor value at the cost of -3 dodge. That's quite a big trade-off. I am not typically a fan of that, if I'm being honest. We will do it regardless. We're down to 2 dodge value, so our dodge value is in the toilet right now. Okay, we've got goat folk attacking something up there. I don't know who they're fighting. Okay. We know we have a... there you are. The Yurt Warden. He was wearing a mining helmet. Very stylish. We have a two-handed carbide folding hammer. That's actually a really great weapon. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. If we wanted to go for a hammer build, I know we start with axe, which is why we're using axes right now. If we wanted to go with a cudgel build, cudgel's daze. And you know what else daze is? Double muscled. Going for a cudgel build with double muscled and multiple arms means there's a good chance that we can start to stun lock enemies. Buying into the cudgel tree is very, very cheap. It only costs 50 skill points, but it's something to keep in mind, I think. Also because cudgels are really fun, you know. We'll do a couple more maps here, maybe. Okay, this seems to be goat folk free. Also, I don't remember if last time, if we picked up jungle lore. We did not, okay. Ah, shaman. Want to take that guy out as quickly as we can. You can see now we are starting to hit with pretty much every weapon we have. We hit with the horn. We missed with our stinger, but we did still at least try to attack. We hit with our glow sphere and one of our axes. Okay. Grab that. So the daggers are good because whenever we attack with the dagger, because of jab, we'll get us an additional attack. But I think I do kind of want to go axe build, but I feel like the dagger build is slightly more effective right now. I think, yeah, you know what? Until we fully spec into either cudgel or axe, let's just keep the daggers. We have some nice daggers. I will keep this equipped. It's not very good, but it does give us temporal fugue. Should we need it. You see, this guy's bleeding, he's poisoned. We basically hit him with everything that time. I'm just going to be looting everything here. We need to make some cash. Since we don't have snake oiler, I'm going to be a bit more of a loot goblin than I normally would be. Look what we have here. Okay, he may have just blown himself up. He did not blow himself up. We do have a couple ice frogs coming down with us, which is always worrying. I'm actually going to pop temporal fugue here. It might make the difference. And they took out the goat folk sower. Brilliant. And that is exactly why I kept those, the axe, Perpetual Fel of Tamramu equipped, because you never know when you're going to need something like temporal fugue. Because last thing, what could have happened there, which would have been really bad, is the ice frog would have frozen us, and whilst we were frozen, the goat folk sower could have came in and lobbed grenades at us. There's nothing we would have been able to do about that. Okay, leather bracers are actually incredible for us because we have so many arms. We obviously need 4 of them. But if we start equipping them now, we may find some more later on. Okay. Just kind of take it easy here. Okay, good stuff. Alright. Hey, there you go. There's another leather bracer already. These are worn on the arm as an additional piece of armor. This guy dropped a headlamp. And let's cook ourselves up some jam and some petals here. See what we get. Plus 11 bleeding save. That's fine. Okay, this is maybe the first Naphtali we've fought so far. These guys are weak. I'm not worried about these guys. They are annoying though, because they're everywhere. I think I may have just seen a goat folk sower. Perhaps it was a beetle. I think I somehow confused a beetle and a goat. Don't even worry about it, okay? I think we're gonna go to level 17 and then we're gonna go to Golgotha. Certain characters you can kind of get away with doing Golgotha early. Melee focused characters, maybe not so much, although we do definitely hit harder than we would most characters at this level. Hey, here we go. This is a sharp carbide battle axe. So the modifier sharp gives you +1 to your penetration. So that would be quite a nice axe if we wanted to equip it, which we kind of don't at the moment. And it also might not be a bad idea for us to pay a visit at the stilt now as well, and just get rid of everything that we've picked up so far. Of course, we are lost. You see, this is what we don't want. We don't want to get frozen like this with these frogs. Let's just wait a few more turns here. Let the enemies come to us in case we need to run off the map boundary. And again, it doesn't look like there are goats on this map. It's just ice frogs and Naphtali, but still, you never know. because we have Carapace also, it's worth pointing out that we do have cold resist, which means when we get frozen, we aren't frozen for as long, which is actually really, really good benefit. Ah, there are goats here, that's surprising. Nice. Yeah, I think for now, daggers are definitely the way to go. Until we get multi-weapon fighting mastery, having those extra attacks every turn is incredible. So we are currently lost. Try not to sprint over the map edge like that. That was really stupid. Could have gone very badly for me. Okay. We've got some monkeys here. Okay. We have been poisoned. That guy threw a poison grenade at me. If you get multiple stacks of poison on you, it's bad news. I've lost too many characters to poison. Yep, it's exactly what you don't want to happen. So, characters thaw out at 100 degrees. Oh, this is really bad, actually. Oh no. Okay. Normally when I get frozen like that, I like to use a blaze injector. Now we do have the thermal grenade. We can detonate it right now. Did thaw us out. We're going to definitely use Temporal Fugue. You know, 2 ice frogs I could probably deal with. 3, you don't know. There's a chance that they can, like, keep you perma-frozen, you know? So again, really happy that we have a way of casting Temporal Fugue. There we go, we regain our bearings. We have some goat folk here. Counterweighted carbide hammer, that's really nice. Counterweighted gives you a bonus to your hit. I actually am not sure how to hit bonuses work with multiple arms. If anybody knows, please let me know, because I would be really curious to see if the hit chance stacks. Oh, that was lucky. With multiple arms. And a slender carbide hammer. So you can see this steel plate mail has 4 armor value attached to it. We currently have 4, so if we can get to 5, I will know that we're slightly ahead of the curve. You know? Ah, a sower. Can we charge them? We can, huge. As long as you can get next to them, they're not going to throw grenades at you. I think what we'll do after we clear this map, we will head back to the stilt. We have some Reshef lore to trade in. Elastin Skullcap, that's nice. Obviously we can't equip it, but it does give you some cold resist. Okay, we are being shot at right now. Alright, lots of goat folk here. This is actually pretty good. Okay. Here he comes. So let's get butcher corpses away from here. We don't need that. I'm probably going to turn this on. I'm going to toggle butcher corpse on now so we can gather some cooking ingredients. We will take these. It's funny how these guys have square caps on them, implying that they've gone to university and they've graduated. Nice, we got a rare dismember there. We cut off the foreleg of that quillipede. Oh, okay, then that's what we don't want. So let's just move up here. And there you are. And you've dropped me a pair of ulnar stimulators with a chem cell. So ulnar stimulators give you +1 to your strength and agility. We have 2 sets of hands, meaning that you know, we can wear 2 pairs of these. They don't have great armor value, of course. But the fact we can wear 2 of them for +2, and as we know, +2 to any of these stats means +1 to our overall modifier. So let's maybe equip. I'm willing to trade 1 ego for a pair of ulnar stimulators. Ping. You can see we do know how to build ulnar stimulators. We can always build ourselves another pair if we need. So right now we have 27 and 22 to our strength and agility. Once these ulnar stimulators have warmed up here, you see they ding to let you know that they're ready. And then you can see we have gone up to 28 and 23. Good stuff. Also, we are famished as usual. Okay, looks like this map is clear. Ah, where were you hiding? Sneaky. For some reason our rank fangs, I just noticed they weren't equipped. What's the chance to hit with these? 50%. What about if we put it on our second set of face? Also 50. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Okay, of course, it wouldn't be CUD if we didn't get lost every 5 seconds. And we regained our bearings. Perfect. Oh, we found a ruin. Okay. Wouldn't mind picking up a little amount of books. Ah, interesting. So, giant clams, if you don't know, they are teleporters. If we walked into this, it would randomly output us somewhere else on the map. Could be anywhere. Could be like 10 levels underground in the end game area. It could be, you know, underneath Chopper. It's completely random. Don't recommend doing it at this level, but it can be fun as a kind of randomizer. Serrated iron longsword, okay. I don't want it, but thank you anyway. Alright, I am satisfied with... Oh, we are lost. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, I'm satisfied with how much we've looked around here. And again, we have regained our bearings. And we got a salve injector out of it. Not bad. Let's go. As soon as we can get in the salt desert, it's free sailing. Got to be careful of dawn gliders. Look at all these books though. This is going to be great for us. Aha, we have some free cybernetics here. Alright, I'm back, baby. Let's speak to Zappa here. I think we do have some Resha floor. This is going to be a lot of XP for us. 5,000. Level 17. Easy. And we are going to go Carapace here to get that extra armor value. And then most importantly, we're going to take multi-weapon mastery. This is the final perk. This takes us from 35% chance to strike with offhand weapons to 50%. Huge. Honestly huge. So, let's see. That's gone from 50% chance to hit to 65. Meaning more often than not, we are going to strike 65. Also, 69%, nice. 69% as well, very nice. And the glow sphere is still 20%. Not sure why, it just is. I don't question it, okay? Okay, so this was our book chest. How many books do we have? We do have some nice books to hand in. I don't think it will level us up, but they may well do. Let's put the books away for now. I want to do Golgotha before we hit level 18 so that we can get a machine pistol. And since we're here, let's check out the bookbinder. Shredding a page right there, look, with the ape village. I don't really care about that, if I'm being honest. Liquid cooled. Famished, of course. What I'm looking for are any nice liquids that we can use. I don't think we've encountered any fancy liquids so far. Ah, I spoke too soon. Now, Cloning Draught is my favorite. Now, excuse me. Can we muster up 3,000? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, definitely not. But, we do have a couple, like, legendary things that we can sell here. Let's just have a look, shall we? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I think we're going to struggle to hit 3 grand. No, we can do it. Question then is it worth it? I would say, yeah, kind of. Having some cloning juice ready to go is always a nice thing to have. Tell you what, let me think on it. We're going to quickly do a once over. And make sure that there's nothing that we would rather buy. You know, money is for spending in CUD, and Cloning Draught is particularly good because it means that we can clone any merchants that we like. Now, Jacked is also nice, but it's Tinker level 2. Slender. Okay. And what we would do with the Cloning Draught, by the way... Oh, that's also nice. What we would do with the Cloning Draught is... we would probably take a trip to Ezra and clone Sixshrew. Sixshrew is the merchant, and it's really the best merchant you have access to in the kind of early to mid game. If we're lucky, we may be able to afford everything, but I very much doubt it. That's where we just came from, right? Yeah. So, last time I think we used our Schrodinger page on oozes, I believe. And since we are about to go to Golgotha, I think... honestly, this is crazy. I can't believe I'm saying this. We're going to prioritize the Schrodinger page. We checked you, right? Yeah. Being friend with oozes means that Golgotha will be slightly more tolerable, and it means that come the mid-game, when we go to the Rainbow Wood, it's going to be significantly more tolerable. Start thinning out some of this junk that we're holding here. This is all absolute trash, including the legendary item. In fact, that's worth too much money. We'll keep hold of them for now, fine. No, that's fine. We'll sell one more square cap. There we go. And let's entangle this immediately. There we go. Oozes are now indifferent. That's good enough for me, pal. And then, just out of curiosity, let's see, if we sell absolutely everything that we own, can we afford that last drop of Cloning Draught? What do you think? I'm going to say probably not, but possibly. Which I know means absolutely nothing, but would be nice to have. Can't lie. Don't need these torches anymore. Come on, we only need one basic toolkit as well. We have all of these trade goods. We're close, we're like 400 drams short. 300 drams short. Which means, and I'm sorry for taking so long here, you know what you can do in this case? Because we've been saving those books, we're going to go grab some books. Normally I would never ever ever recommend selling books. However, this is an emergency. And ultimately I think Cloning Draught is more important than XP. Especially this early on. So for the final time, and selling books is going to be a last resort. But for the final time, let's go through all of this crap again. And then we'll do Golgotha. These carbide folding hammers also I kind of want to keep hold of. Everything else can go to heck, including the gaslight Chris's. We just don't have the battery power right now to keep hold of them. And of course, the good thing about this is it's going to free up a whole bunch of space in our inventory. Alright, yep. Now let's make up the rest from our book collection. What do we have here? If you really want to be like min-maxy about it, you can actually check which books give how much XP. And sell the ones that give the least XP. I think that's fine. We have to muster up 15 drams, we can do that. And there you go. We now have a significantly lighter inventory and we have some Cloning Draught. Let's go put the rest of our books away. Let's friggin' go. Let's go do Golgotha. We spent enough time at the stilt here. And of course, we have to stop at the ruins. I'm a junkie when it comes to ruins. I'll always explore. Who knows what you might find. I don't want any of that. Okay. Yep, grab that. Alright. So over here, you see that we didn't access this becoming nook because there's glass in the way. You can just smash that. And this is all just free money. Ooh, nice. Similarly over here, I noticed there was a statue to a Gersh. Ah, this is lucky. This is very lucky. This is a Gyre White. Hated by insects. Now we can speak with them to learn the location of some lairs, and I think it may be worth tanking the insect reputation loss. And we can get them to share. Okay. We have learnt the location of the Chupa of Gersh Quas and Gersh Quan, of course. And Shagaruf the Borrower. Okay. These are all very late game things that we don't have to worry about right now, but that is great to know. If we ever make it to the late game, that will be incredibly useful for us. We are lost as always. That's fine, let's keep moving. Perfect. Here we are. We are finally here in Golgotha. I am tempted now to swap out the daggers for the carbide folding hammers. Technically the same damage, but the daisies are nice. How much? We don't have the skill points. Alright, after we level up next time, we will swap out for the carbide hammers. Alright, and now as always, we have 4 options when we come to Golgotha. Four different holes you can jump down. We don't have anything here that will help us here. We'll go can't have it, we'll see if we get lucky. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, see if we get lucky. You have to pick a hole, hope that you don't jump down the shoot crab hole, and go from there. Okay, good. We picked the electric hole. And of course we do have a little breathing room here. That dealt a lot of damage, holy cow. Move here, take out the dread root. Let's heal up. Take out anyone that comes near us. You can see this ooze, which would normally be giving us a problem, is friendly. Which is just nice, you know? Be nice to everybody, even your local ooze. Okay, good. Some good dodges. Just wait till this pops. There we go, and then we move. Okay, you are friendly. Alright, we made it down to the bottom. All we have to do now is fight, probably some sewer eels, and of course, Slog. Our friend Slog. But I think we'll be fine. Now that's the way droid. This is what we came for. Let's grab that. And then whilst we're here, we go there, we hit R to repair it. It's part of the quest. You don't need tinkering to repair that. And let's go find Slog. See where she's hanging out. We have an engraved chain gun. Okay. That's kind of nice. And another tattoo gun, which we'll be using in a moment. Okay, we are currently phased because of that recipe that we ate, which is actually really annoying. Which means we cannot interact. There we go, we are back out of phase. We are corporeal again. And here comes Slog. Sit her with a charge here. She is stunned. She is dismembered. That's very lucky. We cut her feelers off. Now that's good. Oh wow, she got messed up there, look. She's dazed, stunned, bleeding, cleaved, bleeding, and poisoned. He is double poisoned. It's over. Trees are now indifferent to us. Baboons are now indifferent to us. Pretty great. best of all, these feelers count as Slogs. We actually cut Slog's face off, which is not very nice, admittedly. We can equip these on our face for +1 ego. Alright, we are now wearing the face of Slog. And if that isn't badass, I don't know what is. Alright, beautiful. That's a lot of money right there. 2 credit wedges. Now, this hole here, you may be tempted to jump down there. I'm not going to say where it leads, but all I'll say is have fun. Now, it's a good idea if you come down here to invest in the scavenger skill, because these are all scavengerable piles of trash, which means you can get a whole bunch of bits down here. I do like to come back here later on when I have that skill. Anyway, here we are. We made it. Easy. We didn't get sick. Normally I end up getting ill and my tongue falls off a lot of the time. Let's go back to Gritgate. Or let's get lost. We found a sapweep though. We'll go back to Gritgate. We'll hand this quest in. Uh-oh. Stop running, stop running, stop running. See, sometimes auto-explore kind of screws you over like that. Let me just go here and wait. See if these goats follow me. Okay, they have not followed me. I certainly wouldn't mind killing some of them. Okay, there's a sower. They have a carbide battle axe with electromagnetic shielding. Okay. Nice. And by the way, I would argue that even as much as a threat as the goat folk sowers pose, always prioritize the ice frogs when you're in this area. Because being frozen is no joke. Alright, we have explored this square. We are of course lost, which is why we're having to explore right now. These Naphtali are not a problem for us at all. There's just a lot of them, which makes them a little bit annoying. Ah, there they go. Look at the range on those grenades. It's actually insane. Alright, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna wait and hope that there are no goat folk sowers on this map. Oh, God, I hate those guys. Yeah, there's a bunch of chain gun turrets on this map, so we're absolutely leaving. Just let me heal, please. Ooh, what did you drop? Shade oil. Okay. There we go. We are, of course, famished, so our quickness has decreased, which is always a really bad thing. If you want to learn a bit more about quickness, you can watch my Caves of Cud tutorial guide. There we go. Right. Let me cook. We are still lost, so we do need to keep exploring. That's a chain laser turret. I'm gonna pop Temporal Fugue. I'm gonna see what those boys can do. Looks like they're shooting it. You might want to get in there and fight it melee. Well, they're fine. You're welcome, boys. Thanks for actually not being helpful at all there. So, do you just put down chain laser? No, you put down low light. Okay, yeah, there's a chain gun up here. That's maybe a bit too much for me, if I'm being completely honest. Just want to go hand the quest in. Come on, let me regain my bearings, I dare you. More chain guns, Jesus. What a hellhole. Yeah, that guy sucks, by the way. Uh-oh. Okay. Thank you. Alright, thank you. Night vision goggles. Ooh, those are actually really good for us. Alright, still lost here. Thank you. Thank you. We're back. And we're in. Welcome. Welcome to Gritgate. Phase harmonic is a nice tinkering recipe, but we can't learn it right now. Alright, let's go hand the quest in, receive our reward. This is Otho, don't bother doing the water ritual, everybody hates him. There we go. Depending on what you want to spec into now, you can go for a chain pistol or a carbine. I'm going to go chain pistol because I like pistols. There we go, level 18, +1 to each attribute, that's huge. Why don't we go for double muscled? The next level we get an additional point of strength. Now with our 180 points, we can go cudgel. Can't quite learn bludgeon yet, which is what we need. Whenever you hit with a cudgel, there's a 50% chance to daze. It's going to be so good with double muscled. I think before we do that, we absolutely should take Scavenger. And then we save. Scavenger now means we can rifle through trash. Like the true rat that we are. And I guess it doesn't hurt us to learn the first level of cudgel. We now get +2 to hit. So I mean, pretty huge. Now we will just accept the next quest, going to Bethesda Susa. And then just on the other side of that, you just want to go speak to Q-Girl. We'll probably do the water ritual with her as well. Admired by robots. That's actually huge. Robot rep is super important. Well, it's not super important. You don't need it, but it helps. Nice. We are now loved by the Barathamites. Beautiful stuff. And when you say, Otho informs me you have a method for decoding the signal. Alright. Now, we will have quite a lot of fighting to do between now and the next main quest line. Definitely, I want to be at least level 22, 23 for Bethesda Susa. Maybe a little higher. We got some robot rep there, which is also really nice. Things are going well. I think we're definitely going to spec into cudgels. In fact, before we go, why don't we just take a look? 65% chance to hit with that dagger as an example. Yeah, still 65, but you know what? We do it now. If we wanted to, we could unequip this. And we could go for a two-handed cudgel. I would like to do that, but I think I'm going to wait until we can get a floating glow sphere for that, to equip this. We now have 2 hammers and an axe equipped. We have the dagger, the fangs on our arm face. And of course we have our beautiful spiral horn here with 10 penetration, 2d5. Very nice weapon. And lastly, we can equip our brand new Masterwork scoped chain pistol. If you don't know, Masterwork means that you score crits 10% of the time instead of 5%, and scoped means it has increased accuracy. We'll probably spec into pistols relatively soon also. And we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy Caves of Cud content, please let me know. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.